Alright, didn't quite expect to do another update on the snow white albinos. This is the female that just had babies about a week ago. The male is kind of hiding there. I guess you could see part of him right there. And she's just hanging out at the side. I guess she's waiting for some food or waiting for the male to come back down and chomp them again. And the other female I've been waiting forever to have babies is finally having babies. And yeah, that's some dirt on the bottom. I've been trying not to disturb this one at all because it's got to be 2 months since I've had them and there were no babies. So it's always possible that the first batch was eaten, but she really couldn't get any fatter than this. This is about the largest I've seen an albino guppy get. By largest, I mean filling out that much, so round. So the male's doesn't do anything. He just kind of bothers her. But she's finally having babies. They definitely don't like the light too much. So I'm going to take the advice of one of the guys that posted a comment, and I'm going to turn the lights out for a while in this tank. Not sure how many babies there are. I expect quite a few because she's so big, and I really think that it's been quite a while since she's had babies. Could be the shipping from Indonesia caused some stress. Could be having to see my face every day when I feed them a few times a day. It's probably a little bit of both. But there's babies all over the place. I'm not going to bother counting them. I'll wait till she's done. And yeah, the tank is a bit dirty because today was scheduled for a water change for this tank, but I've been leaving her alone, as I stated about a minute ago, because I was hoping to get some babies and not scare the crap out of her. So it's finally happening, which will be good because now I'll have some to sell in a few months. And let's see if that's a baby or if that's a piece of food. Yeah, it's a baby. Oh, fast baby. Jeez. Wow. Anyway, you can see that the pretty good look that the yolk sac is still there. Sorry about the camera shaking. See if I can get a better picture there. It's a nice albino blur. There we go. And try again. There we go. That's the yolk sac, which sounds like something you'd call a guy that's pissing you off, but it's actually a good thing. The fish feeds off it. Really can't get this to focus. Go out a little bit. Still nothing. I think it's focusing on the plant. Still trying. Yeah, the iPhone is pretty good, but I think it's focusing on the plant. So I'll keep trying. Yeah, I feel like I've had about 3 beers and it's only 11 o'clock in the morning, but it's just this thing is not focusing on what I wanted to focus on. See if we can get another one in there. Female's in the front. So, yeah, normally what I do with these tanks is I let the algae grow because fish eat the algae. And then I use a scrubber pad and scrub the bottom, but I leave the sides full of algae, like this one, and scrub the bottom. So anyway, that's what's happening. Finally got some babies out of this one, and it's quite a few already. So that's a good thing, and I'll pick this video up probably when she's done. I think she's done having babies. It's I think it is around 8:30 on today is Wednesday, April the 3rd, I think. And there's quite a few up here. This is tank number 2. Tank number 1 was the other one that had babies a while back. Well, a week ago actually. And I think she might be finished, like I said. She's still pretty large, but you can see she's not as rounded, rotund, etc. as she was before. And there's babies all over, which I guess is a good thing. That's another one. I'm about to feed the tank some live baby brine shrimp, and I figure as I'm doing that, I should be able to find a way to net out these babies, because they're going to have to go somewhere else. Like I said with the previous one, they're all albinos. I'll try to get a count when I start catching them. Some of them are looking a little bit more red. I'm trying to get a camera to focus on it, but so far it's not doing it. It's focusing on the other ones. But anyway, there's a lot of them in there, and she's alive, and I was really getting concerned, like I was going to lose this female, because it was literally 2 months since I've had the fish, and there was no babies in this tank, and really no evidence that she ever had them a month ago. These are the Santa Claus Guppies. They're doing really well. I got a small drop, about 6 of them, a couple days ago, so I already moved them out. And let's see, the other ones I have that I'm working on are this cross of full reds, 2 Japan blue firetail double swords. The original male is up here. That's the one with the swords. And this is the second generation. Now there's a third generation that's growing out, and that would be this one. It looks like he's going to get the double swords, so it may be coming back. If I can keep this line with this color and get the double swords back, I'll be pretty happy about that, because this is a fish with a red dorsal front part of the body and tail, and a Japan blue type color on the side. So pretty cool looking. Definitely enjoying this cross. It's really come out well. So anyway, that's a bit of an update on the good news with the snow white albinos. So this means I can definitely run 2 separate lines of the fish, which is what I want to do, because I know in a future generation with these snow white albinos being albinos, I'm going to have to do a cross of one line into the other, and this way it'll be related. So that's the other female is doing well, and this one, who must be nice and relaxed, I bet she wants either a beer or a nice big glass of wine after unloading all these babies. So anyway, thanks for watching. That's kind of what's going on with this update, and any questions, feel free to ask. Here's some more updates on some of the babies I have in the fish room. The fish are eating some live baby brine shrimp. These are the half black AOCs, or leopards, from March 17th. Basically they're only 3 weeks old, but they're already starting to get the half black color in them. Doing very well. You can see quite a few of them have pretty good half black color on them already. So there's a whole tank of these. No idea how many's in there. Some of the other babies I can give you an update on is these are the full reds. Had a batch of these on February 22nd from the first tank, and they are just starting to get some of them are just starting to get the red color in the back area, which is good. They're also eating some live baby brine shrimp, so they're pretty good size for being born the end of February. This is just a tank of females. I have thin leaf water sprayed in both the tanks, and this one is it's a blue bottom tank, and sometimes I get some weird messages that pop up. That's kind of interesting. Yeah, what does that say? Subaru sucks. Yeah, that's what it says. Anyway, they're some of the females I moved out. I have a couple of tanks of males starting to separate these out so I can line breed them properly. Some of the other babies that are going on in here, I was able to get this tank almost to where I can see in it. There are yellow deltas in there that were born March 5th. There's some down the bottom there. These are half black blues that were in a prior video from 2 months ago. They're born on February 4th. Probably in about a month I'll do the next update on raising guppies and start to cull. You can see these all have the half black coloration. There's no blue yet. There's no differences. There's a ton of babies in there. They're all doing really well. And this is a cross of Japan Blue double swords that I made to Japan Blue Firetail double swords. So I got a nice batch of babies in there, and this is the only tank I have where the guppy grass actually thrives. All the other tanks, this stuff just did lousy. So I don't know if I'll end up pulling it out of here. There's also a snail in there somewhere. And what else can we come up with here? These are the half black blue purples. And really nice fish. One of these females, this one, I'm going to put into a 1 gallon container with the Java moss and see what we can do with getting a nice drop out of her. She's the one that dropped all those other babies that you just saw in the half black purple tank, which I think I called half black blues. And the other update I can give is the Platinum Red Mosaic big ear guppies. I have 3 drops in here, young ones that you can see right there. Some older ones. This one, the point of showing a tank, this is the one that had some babies, the small ones, and she's actually recovering from what looked like a pinched stomach. So I was feeding the tank fenbendazole flakes, and I didn't want to take any of the fish out because I wanted to treat them all just in case that female had an issue with parasites or wasting away type thing. Looks like she's starting to recover, so I'll separate these babies out and just leave a large male, this one, and 3 or 4 females. And that's really about it. This one had like 2 females and about 7 males, and I just put a bunch of young females in there to give those other 2 females a break. I think I put like 5 of them in there. So anyway, that's the update. I'll finish the video with showing you the snow white albino female as she finished having babies. There's a lot in that tank. Anyway, thanks. Yeah, I put in some live baby brine shrimp for the adults to eat now that she's done having babies, and babies are already going after the live baby brine shrimp. You can see the movement of the shrimp in the tank. That's about as close as I can get of the sea monkeys, and they look pretty cool, and they're all about to be eaten. And some of these still have like a yolk sac, but they are eating the live baby brine shrimp. After they're done, their stomachs will be completely pink from eating the live baby brine shrimp. That's kind of how you know they've eaten it. Maybe we can manage to catch one eating it. That one spit it out. I think he went back for it. Must taste like spinach. He didn't like it. See if this one will go after something. Come on, buddy. Oh, I think he ate that one. Look at that. Who said albinos can't see? May have to name that one Edgar Winter. I think Edgar can see. I'm not sure. I don't think his brother can see anymore. I think he's out of here. But anyway, trying to keep the camera steady is not easy because I have this magnified all the way out so you can see the babies. They're not actually gigantic. They're just tiny little babies. You can get a pretty good look at the pink eye, which is supposed to be pink, not pink eye, pink eye. Boy, it's really hard to get this thing to focus on them. There we go, and you can see they go right after the live baby brine shrimp. It's the movement that attracts them, and then I guess they realize it tastes pretty good. So this wasn't actually my intended video for this week, but they went and forced me into it by her having all these babies. So the next one will probably be in a few days. Have some ones in the works I'm halfway completed with. So that's pretty much the update. The other snow white albino pair, I finally got babies out of this one, and you can see she's still pretty good size. You know, really a good recovery from just having all these babies. There's a bunch at the top, there's some at the bottom, they're all over. These are the other ones, and not much else is happening in there. So anyway, that's the update for this video, and hope you appreciated it, and thanks for watching.